Hi, friends. Today I'm going to do a reading, and the title of my reading is Will Pam Bondi Jump Off or Go Down with the Ship? Okay, now everybody knows that Pam Bondi is the United States Attorney General under Donald Trump. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to read the energies around Pam Bondi, I guess for the next several months. And then I'm going to delve into her a little bit more personally. I'm gonna use two decks of cards. This is traditional Rider-Waite tarot, and then I'm going to use these cards, which they are the Neo-Punk Arcana, and they look like this. Okay, so I'm going to use two sets. All right, so let's go on and get started. I'm going to pull just several cards to let us know the energies surrounding her in the next several months. What are the energies surrounding Bondi for the next several months? It's a lot of things going on. The gossip is that she and Cash Patel really don't like each other. They don't get along at all, according to the gossip. So let's see. I get the feeling that before it's all over, a lot of them in this present administration are going to jump ship. That's what I think. But we'll see what the courts say. Is Pam Bondi going to stay or go? Is she going to jump ship or go down with it? Let's see. Okay, let's go on and get started. Pam Bondi. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, now the first card that I pulled was the Three of Cups card, but it came in the reverse position. Now, the Three of Cups card is usually it's a great celebration. You see people partying, they're celebrating, they're happy about something. Maybe sometimes it's a wedding, it's an achievement, but it's definitely a celebration. Okay, but her first card came out like this in the reverse position. So let's see what it has to say. Okay, now this card says overindulgence, gossiping. Yeah, there's a lot of gossiping going on. A word that I won't say, it starts with BITC, and I'll let you fill it in. Lack of social life, an unhappy ending, taking advantage of others, harmful excess. Okay, so I don't know if this is her or if this is someone around her. We said her environment, so it could be some of these traits could be her, some could be people around her. Lack of social life. Now, I don't believe that. An unhappy ending, possibly. Taking advantage of others, yes, probably. Harmful excess. Now, I don't know if that would be her or somebody that she's around. Now, it was some rumors about her at one point, and what's his name? I call him Hedgehog, but you know what I'm talking about. But we'll see. We'll see. And this is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Okay, now the next card. Okay, it's reversed too. Okay, and this is the King of Pentacles card. Now, this is one of the cards that I get when I'm pulling for her leader. Okay, he comes up like this. He comes up sometimes as the King of Pentacles when I'm reading for him. Okay, but it came in the reverse position like this. So let's see what it says. It says materialism, dullness, preoccupation with money, one who mismanaged money, someone who will do anything for money. Okay, well this is talking about you know who. Okay, so this is her beloved boss. Okay, in my reading. Okay, so we'll go on to the next chord. These are the energy surrounding her now. Okay, and the next chord, this came out in a reverse position also. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is usually a slow moving knight who's bringing in a message about money. Okay, about some type of message about money. And you see, he's not charging in like some of the knights do. Some of them charge in quickly. You see the horse, rearing up, riding fast. This is a slow moving something about money that's coming up in her situation. It's a message about money, moving in slowly. It's in the reverse position. So what does it say? Greed, being underpaid. Now I doubt if that's her being underpaid, but somebody around her is displaying greed. It could be her. Lack of inspiration, um, avarice, someone who is too hasty and makes mistakes. Okay, so somebody's trying to get away with something, I think, and they're doing it too hasty and they're going to make mistakes. Uh-oh. A different, uninspired person. Now, I just had a thought. I could be wrong. But when it says someone who is too hasty and makes mistakes, I hope these cards aren't implying about the e-files. Okay, that's what just came to my mind, but we'll have to see. Time will tell here. Okay, now the next card is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is probably her. She's been hard at work on some type of money deal in the past, some type of hard work that she's done, and she's worked hard because you see all this pile of money that she has after doing whatever she has done right here. So let's see what's going on. It says things coming to fruition. Yeah. She's worked hard, paying off a harvest, profits, results, payouts, manifestation of ideas, cultivation, growing, nurturing, perseverance, patience. She's planning about something. Okay, and whatever she has planned on about in the past, it came to fruition because she's earned or gathered or manifested a big pile of money since she's been in the administration here. It shows that. And the past card was a message, slow message about money that's moving in, but it's not a good one. So it's some type of message about maybe some of this money that she's worked hard for and piled and stashed away here. Could be that. Okay, somewhere he's involved, and whatever she was thinking to celebrate about, okay, is she's not going to be able to celebrate like she thought because it's overindulgence. Um, Unhappy ending. Okay, when it comes to something, it may be this. Okay, so we'll see. And then the last card about the energies around her is the King of Cups, reverse. Now, the King of Cups is an honest, trustworthy man. He's knowledgeable, he's wealthy, he's kind, someone who understands people. He has great motivations, a man in touch with his emotional side. Okay. But here again, it came out in the reverse position. So whatever he kind man, the thought about others, and what does it say? Someone who understands unconscious motivations, a man in touch with his emotional life, a good friend, it says. A good friend. So whatever this means, it comes out the opposite. Now, I just got a thought. Remember I just said that she and Cash Patel really don't get along? So instead of a good friend, it might be an enemy here because it came out in the reverse position. One who looks out only for himself. Yeah, that could be many of people in this administration, but I just mentioned Cash Patel, so it could be him. It says bad advice, scheming, fraud. Okay, somebody has been scheming. Somebody is doing something fraudulent. Then it says an alcoholic or drug addict. Now, I don't know who that is. I'm sure it's not her. One who looks out only for himself. So somebody that only looks out for himself. Now, they said that Hedgehog has been fighting alcoholism, that he's a recovering alcoholic. Okay. So I don't know if it's him, but I'm just mentioning that. So we don't know who this is, but it's somebody she's surrounded by who has given her some bad advice, scheming and fraud. I don't know if she went along with it, but it's in her the energies around her. Okay. So those are the energies around her. So let's try to hone in on her. Okay, and I'm going to use these cards like I said, they're the neo-punk arcana. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull a few cards from this deck. When I'm reading, I always pre-shuffle. And then I shuffle some more. I do that to cut down on the shuffling noise. Some people don't like it. Now, I actually don't mind it, but I know some people don't like it. I feel the need to shuffle these a couple more times because we want to get into the what the card's going to actually reveal about her, Pam Bondi. See if we can get some more information. Will she jump off or will she go down with the ship? Let's see. I'm gonna pull 4 cards. Okay. And right away I see two ominous looking cards. Let's see what we come up with. I have a hard time sometimes with this table and the cards. So the first card that I pulled was the queen, rather, the Queen of Swords. Now, if you know anything about cards, let me show you the picture. Shows the queen, and she's holding this sword and she's looking fierce. This is a fierce warrior queen. She's not afraid to use that sword. And I guess that would be a good description of her, possibly. She doesn't rule with her heart or emotion. She only rules with her thoughts. You know, she feelings don't dominate her. Thoughts and schemes, for a lack of a better word. I can't think of another word right now. Um, okay, I guess planning. I don't want to say all schemes, but maybe her goals. And instead of using her emotion, she uses what she thinks is intellect. Okay, or she's planning for the betterment of her. Okay, so this is what she is. She's the Queen of Swords, and that makes sense when it comes to her. What else could we say? Okay, now sometimes this Queen of Swords, let me go back to the picture. You see that? She's taken up for herself. I really wouldn't cross her, would you? She takes up for herself. Um, she's not afraid to fight, and she's not afraid to use this sword. This is Pam Bondi. Okay, now the next card that I got was the Page of Pentacles, but it came out reversed. Page of Pentacles. Let me show you. Okay. Now, usually this is a young person who is very optimistic. You know, they're thinking about their future. They're making plans. Um, they're making goals. They're trying to keep it. They're trying to be a success. And a lot of times they're at the beginning of their career and they're making plans for the future. They're trying to succeed. It's a young person trying to be successful at the beginning of their career. That's what it usually means. Okay, now this came out like this in the reverse position. So on the traditional Rider-Waite cards, it shows a young man and he's holding a pentacle, you know, and kind of up close to his head, almost like he's hearing something, like hearing good news. You kind of that's the way it looks in the traditional Rider-Waite. He's looking forward, he's looking to the future, he's hearing good news, he's got the pentacle up by his ear, almost like he's hearing a message. But this one came in the reverse position. And when that happens, guys, it means that somebody is getting some bad news when it comes to money. Okay, so she might have been getting some bad news when it comes to finances, or maybe it's something that she has acquired uh, during her tenure as an attorney general. But whatever it is, it's not good news at all. Um, it also indicates that someone might not appreciate you. Okay, that's another meaning that this card could actually have. The Page of Pentacles when it's reversed like this. You know, he's optimistic. Page is optimistic. He's happy. Everything's going his way. He's at the beginning of his life. People around him are probably helping him. But it comes reversed. So it might be somebody around her that she's going to either have to watch, you know, maybe it's that guy that she doesn't get along with that we talked about earlier in another reading. She might have to watch him. And but it's somebody that does not appreciate you. And that could be more than one person in this particular administration, but it's definitely some bad news about money that's coming her way. Okay, now this is not good. The next card that she got was the Three of Swords. Now, this is the heartbreak card. This is the heartbreak card, guys. So this means she has a broken heart about something. Okay. Broken heart. She may have been betrayed because this card usually means you've got a broken heart, but it was somebody that you admired who's done it to you. That's what makes it really so heartbreaking. It's somebody that you loved and that you admire, that you went all out for, his is breaking your heart. So, you know, when it all comes down, when they start getting in trouble, everybody is going to be turning on each other. So some of these people that she admired and that she worshiped, that she maybe did some things that she shouldn't have done for, they're going to break her heart possibly. She's going to feel betrayed because in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's a heart and it's got three swords stabbed in it. It's a stab in the heart. A heartbreak, it's a division, sometimes it's depression. What else could I say? Sometimes it's a distraction, but sometimes it's a health conflict. She might be hearing about a health conflict. But it's not good news at all, folks. Okay. So she's going to run into some type of situation where somebody's going to betray her and it's going to break her heart. Okay. Okay. And then the last card that I got for Pam Bondi is not a good card either. Okay, now this is the death card. Now, this does not mean physical death in most readings. What it means is spiritual transformation. Okay. Let's see, what else could we say about this card? Oh, when you're not talking now, if I was doing a health reading and got this death card, it would not be good, you know. But this, we're not talking about that. So most likely it's going to mean some type of drastic change that's coming up in her life. Um, some type of spiritual transformation. It means a new beginning. Okay, a new beginning, guys. What else could we say about this? Mm. Oh, sometimes it can mean sudden upheaval. Something is going to come in quickly and it's going to just shake her foundation that's going on now. Sometimes it could be a cleansing. It could be a purging, a purging of something. But then other times it could be revitalization. Maybe she's going to feel the need to revitalize herself. She might want to even change positions because the reading is talking about will she jump or go down with the ship. So this says she may revitalize herself. She may purge herself. She may cleanse herself. I just thought about MTG. You know how MTG is trying to change her image? All of a sudden, she's trying to, the new MTG, the new and improved MTG. So she may do something like that where she's trying to change her image. She may be thinking about moving on because of this. Whoever this was that broke her heart, she may decide that she wants to purge herself from the situation she's in. Because, see, a lot of times these people, these politicians, they don't want the lay people to know history, okay? But they know it. So they're thinking back on the time when Richard Nixon was in office. Now, he didn't go anywhere, he didn't get in trouble, but his attorney general went to jail. His attorney general, John Mitchell, went to jail for some of the things that Richard Nixon asked him to do. And not only did he go to jail, about 11 others, some who were in his administration, went to jail. I think it was two or three people who were in on the Watergate break-in. They went to jail, but then it was eight, let's say eight, nine, yeah, about eight people in his administration that ended up having to do some type of jail time. So, they don't want us to know history. They don't want us to know the past or think about the past, but they think about it. So she's probably thinking, hey, I'm the attorney general here. I could get into trouble, just like John Mitchell did in the past. And just as I said that, I thought about Cash Patel too, because John Mitchell got betrayed. He got stabbed in the back by his wife. His wife, what was her name? Oh, Martha. Martha Mitchell. Martha Mitchell told on her husband, and she was the first one to admit what they had done. She didn't think it was right, and she told on them. So, Cash, you better be careful. You better be careful about what you're telling your girlfriend, that pillow talk, because don't make her mad. Because history shows, that a lot of times if you doing the wrong thing and you tell the wrong person, they can turn on you. Okay, and that goes for her too. She might be telling somebody who may betray her down the road. But I think with her, I think she's really thinking about doing something else because I keep thinking about MTG, and I think she might be trying to rebrand and do something else in the next several months. Okay, so that's what I think she's doing. I think she's going to maybe resign. Or, sometimes people turn on her, and, somebody in that administration can turn. I know Cash Patel does not like her. She doesn't do the right thing, her boss might, turn on her. They all turn on each other eventually. So I think she's considering getting a new position. I think she's thinking about rebranding herself and kind of getting out of that administration so she can keep that law degree of hers. But that's what I think. Okay, so that's what I got, folks. Love and light to all. Blessings. I think she will jump ship. Bye.